Hey everyone, welcome back to another CGH video. GTA Online is still going strong after 8 years since its release, and Rockstar Games have just announced that their much anticipated, expanded and enhanced version of GTA Online is on its way. So we thought we would talk about some potential ideas that we as a player base would love to be implemented with the next port of GTA Online. So coming in at number 1 is cross-platform capability. I think one thing that players would love is the ability to play with other friends that don't have the same console choice as them. For a long time we've had friends that play on the opposite console that we cannot play with. So I think if they introduced cross-platform, players could be more interested as they could play with people they haven't before. In addition to this, with the release of all the new consoles, a lot of people might have switched to a different one while others stayed with their console of choice, which means some people may have been separated from each other and the ability to play with each other is no longer available. So cross-platform capability would definitely not go amiss. Coming in at number 2 is updated online life. Since GTA Online's initial launch, most of the pedestrians, vehicles and life around us has not been touched in a while. I think this gives Rockstar the perfect opportunity to give the traffic and pedestrians a whole new look. They could do this by simply updating the vehicles that pedestrians drive to newer, more detailed cars which Rockstar has added throughout the years. They could be any vehicles from Southern San Andreas, stock Benny's vehicles, to high-end sports cars that cannot be stored or sold. The pedestrians could have new and updated clothing items to make them stand out, and they could also introduce animals to online. This would help bring the whole map new lives in lots of different areas and new things to interact with. Single player has had animals since it was released, so I don't see why this can't be implemented into GTA Online as well. Coming in at number 3 is UI overhauls. The menus in GTA Online when first introduced were great. They were easy for players to navigate through and players could use them with ease. However, it doesn't take long to notice that they have become a little messy over time and hard to navigate around due to the sheer amount of new things added. With this being said, a whole new overhaul to the UI would work perfectly as it would allow players to find things much easier and quicker. This concept from GTA GFX make the whole menu so much cleaner and more organized, and it's just such a good example of how Rockstar can update the whole UI and make it so much cleaner. Websites like Southern San Andreas and Legendary Motorsport could do with a cleanup with more organization, such as different sort options when searching and possibly a search bar for players that know what they are looking for. It would also be great if we had a category for vehicles on sale so that we don't have to scroll through every single vehicle looking what's for sale. I think a whole cleanup of all the UIs and websites would just be a thing that players would love, because having to navigate through them at the minute can be a little bit annoying and messy at times. Coming in at number 4 is graphic upgrades. Of course, it goes without saying there will be improved graphics since this is an expanded and enhanced update. I think the players would love the ability to have 1080p 120 FPS or 4K 60 FPS. However, I think this might be a bit hopeful and we will instead get 1080p 60 FPS and 4K 60 FPS as well. Either way, anything will be an upgrade as this will be an improvement from what we currently have, so there will be a notable difference when we are playing. Coming in at number 5 is new locations. With the recent addition of the Cayo Perico Heist DLC, Rockstar added a whole new location that was an island that was separate from San Andreas. Players could do missions and heists from this island, however it was restricted as players couldn't explore freely outside of missions or with friends. So I think it would be nice if we either got a new location in San Andreas, whether that is a new unique property like the casino or a point of interest. A few ideas could be an F1 track in the desert, the Mile High Club to be finished and allow players to go inside, or a whole new location that isn't on the main islands that players can fly to whenever they like. I think it goes without saying that a lot of players want a map expansion to GTA Online so that they can explore new locations and travel to different areas. But that is everything on this list. This was in no particular order. If you do agree with any of these picks I mentioned in the video, be sure to like the video and let me know your thoughts below. What would you like to see in expanded and enhanced? Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've got tons of videos that you may enjoy. And be sure to follow us on Twitter as well. That is linked down in the description down below. But I've been your host, Rob Had. Thank you all so much for watching. And for everything gaming, you know where to find it. Right here at CGH.